Good morning. Good morning to you guys. Good morning to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it. And this is another episode of the Morning Mac Show, where Mac stands for, of course, music and conversation. I like to pick up topics and have a discussion about it. Sometimes these topics may not be hot. Sometimes this may be things that's on people's mind, or sometimes this may be information that we just need to share with one another. But no matter, we like to get you in here, get you engaged, and have a good conversation. So today and the rest of this week, I will be joined by my sister in spirit, Miss Bernice Smith. Say good morning to the people, Bernice.
Good morning, everybody.
And if y'all didn't catch the show that me and Bernice did a couple of weeks ago, Bernice, tune the people in on who you are.
Well, my name is Bernie Smith. As she stated, I'm an advocate for mental health. I am a mother of nine, and I've been in Washington, D.C. all my life. And my purpose is to help heal people dealing with mental health. And I have an event coming up soon, so stay tuned.
All right, we definitely going to be there for that event, that mental health awareness event.
Yeah.
Yes. And hopefully I can be able to go there and do my thing as well.
Yes.
Okay, Bernice. So today's hot topic. Oh, Molly, say good morning to the people. Molly may not be a scene, but he's always on the scene.
Yes, he is. He the
That's
man with the plan.
that's my super producer. Molly, you want to say good morning? Well, maybe he don't want to say good morning just yet. But y'all just know that Molly is always around. Today's topic is I picked the topic of jealousy, of being jealous, and what that mean and what that entails for other people. You know, Bernice, I find it amazing how people can be. You know, you always say we move in love, right? But if you're
Hmm.
moving in love, why are you jealous of somebody else?
I don't understand it either. I mean, it's for me, it's some sort of insecurity that they're not dealing with. Because why be jealous? I mean, we all are made different, so we all have different purposes. So there's no reason for it.
Right. And if I'm always happy for my brothers and sisters believing and achieving because I don't look at them like, dang, I want what they got. I look at them like, okay, let me work hard so I can achieve whatever it is, whatever success that I want for myself as well. I don't never look at something and say, oh, you got something that's unattainable. You got
Right.
something that I can't get for myself as well. You know, I know if I put forth that same energy and work hard and move towards it, you know, we could do anything. So we shouldn't be jealous of one another. We should be helping one another, you know,
Exactly.
achieve that thing, right?
Right. But that's why people always, especially in our community, they say we have the crab in a basket mentality. Oh,
Mm,
if you're moving forward, I'm gonna do everything I in my power to make you move backwards because you can't be above me. And I don't see it that way. I don't see somebody succeeding as being above you. But somebody said to me one day, they asked me a question. They said, well, you don't think you're better than other people? I said, no, I may be better off, but I'm not better than anybody.
right.
As long as we keep that,
Exactly.
as long as we keep that negative mindset, and I can only speak on it because growing up, I was jealous of people. I was jealous because I was a chubby girl and she was light skinned, and because of stereotypes. Oh, you should look this way, you should look that way. But in the same token, I learned that I'm me. I love me. I have my purpose. I have my gifts, and nobody can do what I have to do better than me.
That's true. Can't nobody do you like you, boo.
Right.
Nobody. And mine's the same way. But I never. I mean, let me see. Thinking back as a kid, because you know, when we were children, we thought as children, we had that
Right.
child mind mentality. Let me see. I was a big girl too. Uh, did I wish I was smaller, taller, longer hair, and all that? Because that is a perpetual. That's the stereotype that society want to put us in. They
Right.
never let nobody just be happy, until later years of just being you. When I was coming up, you had to do this, you had to look this way, you had to have this, you had to have that. And I think about bullying, how kids
Mhm.
are at a different stage now where everything is pretty much given to them. Back when I was coming up, we had to work for every little thing. Now, unless your parents were rich or had that Lucci like that, you had to work for everything. You had to work for popularity. You had to work on your grades. You had to work at everything you wanted. So thinking back, did I want to be other people? I didn't want to be other people. Did I want to have what other people had? Yeah, because I wanted the good new clothes. I wanted, that too, but I didn't never want to be them. So I guess there's different level of jealousy, different
Yeah,
forms of jealousy. You know, do you ever think men are jealous of women?
yeah. I've been told by men that I intimidate them. I'm like, I don't understand it because the thing is, a lot of people will see stuff on you that you don't even see. Because like when I was on Rico's show and the co-host was like, "Girl, you powerful." I was like, "Where?" You know, I was like, "I'm just me. That's the way I see it." But I definitely think it can be that way. It can be that way because in a lot of relationships, if a woman is making more than a man, it can be a problem.
Mm. Now, don't
So
just say Rico show. We got to say I give a damn jam. That's
I
on
give a
Thursday
damn
nights at
yeah.
7 o'clock. We got to get in the proper plug because we
Yes, I
know we
love
know
them.
Rico. Hey, we just can't say Rico show. We got to say I give a damn jam.
I give a
Good
damn jam. That's
morning, Nene.
what.
Good morning, DJ Slicky Woo Boo. Good morning,
Yeah,
Molly. I see
my,
the people coming in there. Felicia. Hey. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Today,
yeah,
of course, we're talking about jealousy, that green-headed monster, and I don't mean a Hulk. Being jealous can also damage some people. The
yeah,
jealousy that people have because it's like they want to hurt you. It's like in one way they want to admire you, they want to be you secretly, but then on another hand they want to hurt you. Then that
yeah.
no, don't try to tear me down. And you men, the only time that I wish I was a man is when that cycle came around. I wish that then
Amen.
I was like,
Say
I wish
that.
I was a boy, so I didn't have to feel
Say
this
that.
pain. So that's the only time I was envious of a man that they didn't have to carry
Yeah.
childbirth, go through that pain, and they don't have to deal with a cycle. They may have to deal without headaches, but a cycle. And you just touched on another level of jealousy, earning power, earning potential. I heard you
Yeah.
when you said that men get jealous if you make more money than them.
Not all men, but I think again it has something to do with the insecurity within yourself. Because any real woman, if you're a real man, now if you're a king, she she's not going to try to make you feel any less than a man. So money means nothing. It's where you stand in your relationship. So it has to be that respect. If she got respect for you, she's not going to throw her money at you or anything else. So,
I believe that, and I believe that us women, we could be some catty creatures. We have
oh
to
yeah,
give the man room to rule. You know what I
yes,
mean? So some women be like, "Oh, he ain't gonna tell me what to do, da this, da that." But baby, when you in a marriage, only in marriage, because boyfriend and girlfriend, you don't have to throw that submissive gauntlet down like that. But when you in a marriage, when you in
but
that relationship, you supposed to have the man is supposed to be the head of the household.
yeah, long as you know how to lead, it shouldn't be an issue. Now, I don't like to say, um, I forgot the word you just used, but command,
Submissive,
huh?
was it submissive?
No, I can be submissive as long as a man know how to play his role. I don't have a problem with it. Because honestly, the load get heavy when you are a woman trying to fill in the spaces when a man isn't there. So I have no problem being submissive, but to say he has command over me, I think a lot of women have an issue with that. But I want my man to be the king, you
Mm-hmm.
know. In the same token, a lot of them don't know how to be. They want the title, but they ain't willing to put in the work.
You're right. And I'm not jealous about that. I want to find somebody that can lead me because I'm
Right.
tired of being an alpha female. I'm tired of being, come on, baby, come and get me. Come take the reins
Right.
over.
Take over.
Yes, exactly. Let me do what I was designed to do, and that's to be your helpmate, to walk
Right.
side by side of you.
Yeah,
So
but a lot of women don't know how to be that either. Because we got a lot of gold diggers out here. And let's be real with it. Because I've seen some relationships. Women can be so abusive. And like you said, catty. And it's sad the way um this generation is turning out.
mm,
We definitely need some help. We need to rebuild each other and learn that we are not enemies.
no,
Period.
no, but that's that jealousy. You think you're getting something more than what the next person is getting, you know. And I want to say this. I know I'm about to make a whole lot of women mad when I say this, right? What? Not all females. When I say women, I'm just generalizing everything. Okay, ladies. So don't beat me up. Yeah, don't scratch my car. Don't keep my car. Don't flat my tires. Don't put sugar in my gas tank. Don't try to break my heel off. Don't try to sabotage and have my skirt and stuff ready to rip away. We women we do that petty kind of stuff. We know we do. Okay, here's my thing when women see you with because I've had this done to me several times. I've never been the one to do this, but I've had this done to me several times. When women see you with a man or think you got a good catch, the first thing that go on in their head is like, damn, she got a good catch. I want him. Not I
Mhm.
want a man like him. I want
Mhm.
him. That specific man. Why are you wanting something that your sisters got? Go and get your own man like that because look, God made this big old forest, and you can't tell me that the branch I'm sitting on is the only branch He made.
That's it.
No, go get your own piece of wood, heifer, and sit on that. Why are you trying to go after the wood that I've got now?
Mm.
And here's the other thing: you that jealous that you want what I got, and men, if look, if she was able to subdue you and get you or pull you away from me by
He was
whatever she's offering you, more money, more coochie, the booty hole, whatever, then you go on and go because you're not that one for me anyway.
right. But that's the thing. They don't see you as a sister. You competition. You got something that they
Competition.
want. And a lot of women don't feel like, oh, she don't deserve a good man. Why not? Why not? You can have yours just like I can have mine.
And then sometimes we so greedy and don't even know what's really going on. You may think somebody got a good man, when
That's it.
you get that man or in that relationship, knowing that,
Hmm.
that he was a damn rascal. That
Yeah.
wasn't no good catch. That was the that was the deadly catch. That wasn't a good catch. Throw that joker back. But women don't see that they so catty. It was like when that happened to me, several times it happened. I'm like, thank you for relieving me from my headache because the way he took you and did you after you call yourself snatching them from me,
Hmm.
I could sit back like, mm, mm. He did
Yeah.
what? He did what? What? Girl,
Go ahead. Have fun with your bad self. You think you're getting something good because a lot of times you see stuff and it's not always the way it seems. People go out and they look good, and that can apply to even mental health. I used to say makeup and clothes were my mask because I didn't feel good on the inside. So a lot
mm.
of things you see aren't what they really are. So we have to learn how to mind our business. Plain and simple. Mind your business. And let people deal with what they're dealing with. If that's her man, it's plenty other men out here, and it's one for you. I know it's a shortage of men, but you know,
They
Everybody not
don't
straight.
they don't see that, Bernice. And that's the thing with jealousy. They can't see the forest for the trees. You know, they don't want nobody else. They want what you got. They want what Bernice got. Oh, what's Bernice got cooking? I want that. What Bernice got popping off? I want that. I want what Bernice had. You
But
know,
are
that's
you
the whole
going
thing about because they secretly want to be us. So in
right?
order to be us, they gotta what
Mhm.
emulate us and walk in our shoes. And that's
That's it.
why if you think about the Bible, he tells us if you go by the commandments, emulation is a sin. He don't want us to emulate nobody else. He want us to be our own, live our own life.
Yeah, he talks about godly jealousy, and that's just like being in a church and you see somebody with anointing, and you're like, God, I would like to have that. But see, the world jealousy is totally different. It can kill, and I've seen it. People just jealous of who you are and how you maintain yourself or what you got. People will kill you for that stuff, and it's sad that it should reach that level. Why be jealous? We are so powerful, and if we just got together, we could build so much. And the white man is he happy that we going at each other, we jealous, we doing this and that to each other. He happy with that. I'm not gonna say all white people because I love some white people. I got some good white people in my corner, but yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean when I say they like that. They know exactly what to do to get us fighting each other, and a lot of us just fall right into their hands.
Yes, yes, we do. Good morning, Louisa. Good morning. That's my girl right there, the Blue Phoenix. She does a show on Wednesday called Both Sides of the Coin, and she also do the No Filter show on Thursday. And
Oh,
she's also I got to get her on here to do a show one day. Well, as a matter of fact, she does inspirational happy hour. But Weezy, this Friday we're going to do called Freaky Friday. We did that last Friday, and where it was a panel of men, and the women could ask them any question that they want. So this Friday, we're gonna have the men on. I mean, the women on, and let the man be able to ask us any question they want. So
huh?
I'm reaching out to my girl Bernice. Gonna be with me. It's gonna be me, Bernice. I'm reaching out to my girl Katina and Louisa. Weezy, if you are available Friday, could you be on the panel with us too? That'll be 4 women in 4 different directions, 4 different mind think, and we could get some answer from the men.
Yes.
There go my super producer.
There he is.
There he
Hey
is.
man, I
What's
had to
your
wash
name?
my
What's your
face and
name
stuff,
is?
man. I be kind of knocked out.
He was
Jealousy.
tired.
Reese hating on my sleep. You jealous of my damn sleep, Reese. That's what I'm talking about. That's the jealousy right there. When let me sleep.
Uh,
Hey y'all. Hey Bernice.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. And you? I see we got a
Um,
nice crowd in here. Teresa in here. Cassandra said, "Mind your motherfucking business."
Cassandra,
Mind your business.
Tree
but
said, "Tell it, Reese. Tell it. Reese must was on fire. You got Tree's hype over there. Definitely, we talking about jealousy. You should see if Treese or Cassandra want to come on Friday if they
that'll be
free.
wonderful too. Yes,
If they
them
free
my
to,
fire sisters.
yeah. But
Uh,
they stay working, so they might be at
Cassandra
work.
and Trees, they're my fire sisters. That means they be on fire. They gonna burn it up. And I love their passionate. Bernice, I don't know if you met them yet, but Cassandra's passionate, and so is Latrice. Latrice, when she passionate, Latrice talk real fast. When she passionate, with Cassandra getting in her point in,
Mhm.
all you see is Cassandra mouth. She lean into the phone like, look, and
Uh,
you just like, you better know what she's saying.
I know
Cassandra,
that's
they
right.
be saying some good stuff, and these are women that been through stuff,
mhm.
been through life, and like us, we all have a story, and so do Louisa, or I call her Weezy, the Blue Phoenix.
Weezy
These
still
are
on that.
all women that been through some
I'm
stuff,
coming.
not alone just with each other, but with other men and everything. And these are loving sisters. I don't get none of them. I haven't felt nothing of jealousy from none of these women that I'm mentioning. You
And that's
know,
a beautiful thing.
exactly. You
Because I
know,
definitely asked God to rebuild my circle. I said, because I want to be around sisters that build each other, that we got a bond, we can have fun. And I know that you mean me good and I mean you good, because I'm tired of putting out and leaving my cup empty.
right? And Nene, we can't forget Sister Nene.
Nick Nee,
Hmm.
Geraldine Sutton in the building,
Love you,
y'all.
And those are my girls. These are women that I bounce off of. And I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. I go to them for advice because I know that they're coming from a good place. I ask Katina questions. I ask Wheezy questions. I ask Cassandra and Latrice and Nene all questions, especially if I'm about to go out and do a show and I love it. Latrice, Cassandra, Nene, they were like, "Let me see, Reese, what you got on? Okay, you look nice." They were like, you look nice." I'm like, "Girl, get me right." And Wheezy is like my spiritual guy. You know, she's on this on a spiritual plane, and I love that from her. And then my girl Katina, we go back from junior high school,
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
it's just love. I don't have to talk to these women every day, but whenever I see them or talk to them or we catch up, it's nothing but love. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't feel any cattiness with these ladies. I don't feel any competition with these ladies, Bernice. And I would love to introduce you to them because these are some awesome individuals. And like you, they're into mental health as well too. Um,
Mm.
if you just tuning in, we're talking about jealousy. We're talking about the different levels of jealousy, like women have towards each other, and we're also talking about the jealousy that some women have towards men.
Yeah.
Some women want to be men, want to be that envious that I want. I like I said, nope. The only time I wanted to be a man when it was that time of the month for me. That's the only time I wanted to trade in organs or wanted to see. And I don't even see like them out there working. And some men look at us as, like you said, Bernice, working. Molly, I see some stuff flashing. We got some comments, Molly Mall. I can't see to read the comments.
I'm back. I'm
Yeah.
back. Rico had to grab the camera. He had a shoot to go do.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I said I saw some stuff flashing.
Sandra said when I was getting my life back on track, I had to depend on women. Said she, I guess she couldn't depend on no man. She ain't know me then, so let that be known. So,
Oh.
uh,
See, we got you now, Molly. We
uh,
all
uh,
got a little Molly.
DJ Slicky said he coming for all lips.
Oh gosh, he always want to hurt somebody. He always want to punch somebody in the mouth. Slicky, I'm gonna put a stick in. Never mind.
I fight back. I don't know you, but I fight back. I'm just saying.
Uh-huh. With that, Louise said she'd be coming on Friday too. And she said
Okay,
we
Awesome.
all here to learn from
that'll be
one
a
another.
good
How
a
we
good
can
one.
grow, heal, transform into healthy beings. If you can operate in jealousy, that's basically walking around with venom from your body.
Yes.
Mm, poison.
Hurt
Yes,
people usually do hurtful things. Katina Thomas, that
yes.
sounds like a poem.
Yeah, well, she right. And is that jealous? Why? What makes an individual? Is it something that we missing in our own life to make us be jealous of another individual? Do
It
you
definitely
think?
is.
It's
It's
natural.
something.
For men, it's natural. Like some people call it jealousy. Some people say envy. Like you envy that person. But I hear women do it all the time. They like, oh, that he's so handsome. And it might be like a celebrity, somebody on TV, but that man got a woman most time. So is you jealous of his woman because you can't have what? Not really. You just like what you see. But when it come to normal women and you was with your guy and the lady seeing y'all on the street and she happened to know you and she like, oh, he look good. You like, oh, she jealous. She want what I got. Everybody gonna want something that you have. It don't matter. You got a car. It can be a bucket. It's somebody out there that want that bucket, and then
Mhm.
you out there you want that Benz. All you always trying to get to somewhere that somebody else already at. So if you're in an apartment and you know somebody that got a house, they might encourage you to get that house. That don't mean you jealous of them, but they open your mindset to bigger things, bigger horizon. You know, so it's like anybody you want to be a comedian. So that means you envy any woman that you seen that did comedy before you. That mean you jealous of them? No, it just mean that you like some of the things that they like, that y'all similar, especially when it come to best friends. You know, they like everything. Girl, we like the same clothes, the same club, the same this, same that. Yeah, the same
Same
men too.
man.
The same damn men. So don't get mad when y'all just happen to be attracted to the same men and one of them happen to talk to them before the other and you be like, oh, you jealous, you like what I like. Yeah, that's what make y'all similar. Like most of us grown, we've been with different partners. So that just let you know if your partner with somebody else, you and that girl got something in common. It's something about that dude that y'all like. You know, it might be the way he look or something, the way he dress. I don't know, but we all got something in common. And when we find out, we think it's jealousy or envy most time. And sometimes it's not. That don't mean it ain't all the time, but sometimes it's not. I think sometimes we just we full of ourselves some of the time. Like we be in the same neighborhood thinking the neighbors jealous of us. Like nigga, we ain't got shit that y'all ain't got. We
You
ain't
got
bigger
that
than
right.
y'all, but you got people they be hating on our family.
For
Man, you
what?
think that your family bigger than the neighborhood, then y'all move out the neighborhood. They
Right.
can't. You stuck here with us, so ain't nobody jealous. We just trying to get some of the things y'all already got because y'all brought it to our attention. We ain't know nothing about that, but now we know.
That's the natural camaraderie of things, huh? That's the
Yeah.
natural, the natural camaraderie. But but we got to be happy with where we are. That's self-love,
Yeah.
self-love, self-preservation. A lot of us, and we see this in our community because we were taught, it was drilled and instilled in our head not to love ourselves, not to have pride. So it's hard now, 400 years later, that now we're speaking the message of you have to have self-love, self-worth. You got to love yourself when it's been instilled in us through generations to generations to generations from our enslaved ancestors that first set foot on this land, that you're ugly, you're nothing, you're this, you're that. Now we're trying to reverse all of that negative, hundreds and hundreds of years of negativity, and switch it into a positive to let people know, hey, they were lying, you are beautiful. They were lying, you are smart. They are lying, you worth everything that and a bag of chips.
Right.
So a lot of us still are dealing with those issues and not loving ourselves enough, no matter what size, what color, what height, what sex we are. We gotta love. You love me for me. I used to ask this question a long time ago of myself and of others. If you could not see, right, how would you go about knowing if somebody loved you or cared about you? It's that feeling, right?
Yeah.
So you try to strip off of the people of the visual layers and try to love people for their heart, what's inside of them. And I'm trying to learn or get that discernment about what's in people's heart. Because if you don't have no good in your heart, or no nothing positive in your heart, I don't even want to associate myself around that because I don't need that negative. We got enough of our own negativity. I don't
Yeah.
need your negativity as well.
Right.
So,
But I understand what you were saying as far as we were taught that back then, but I grew up in a home where I wasn't taught self-love. I was taught God, what you should do as a woman, what you shouldn't do as a woman. So I battled with low self-esteem a whole most of my life until I got to a point where I said, what other people think of me doesn't matter. I have to love me. I have to build me because if I don't, nobody else will. So a lot of the jealousy just comes from you don't feel like you're enough. But I got to a point where I said, enough is enough. They didn't have to tell me they love me. They didn't have to tell me I was worth it. I know that I am. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I've been through, and it's built me as a woman. So a lot of us have to get there. And it's a process because I'm about to be 50. And it took me a long time to get where I am.
Mm, that's something. That's something else. That is the truth. Now, the younger generations, when I say younger, I mean 30 and under. I'm speaking of them. I see a lot of them doing things to me. That this is just my opinion. That's like they are off the chain. They are unsavory. Do you think that they don't think that they're enough? Do you think that they don't love themselves for doing things or allowing? Because it took us some time to get there. You know, they say that when you're young, when you're a child, you do as children do. So do you think that that we're not teaching our youth, our next generation, are we not giving them enough love? So they would know that they are more than enough. You know what I mean? That they ain't got to go
Well,
out and do extra.
well, as a mother of nine, I can say this. Um, my whole life has been so about my children. And the thing about that is, I can teach them because I tell my daughters all the time, I see this in you, I see that. I tell my sons too. I remind them, I send them messages randomly. You are a king. No, you are worth it. We love you, and things like that. But in the same token, it's like fighting a battle because we tell them one thing and then they go out in the world and the world say, oh, you ain't enough. Look at your shoes. Oh, you ugly. You fat. Oh, you broke, stuff like that. So it's like they're in a battle and it's like tug of war. So they're fighting and you pulling them one way and society pulling them another. So you have to keep reiterating that, keep building them. And that's why mental health is so important, because this world would tear them down, but it's our job to use all the tools at hand to build them up. Because like I said, I lost my son to suicide. My son knew he was handsome, but his struggles, I couldn't get into his head. Only he knew his thoughts. So I did all I could as his mother. But that doesn't mean I didn't do enough. See, society would say, well, what didn't you give him? I gave him my love. I gave him my heart. My children were my life. But again, is society will pull at him because he was struggling to find a job. Oh, you ain't no man, you broke, you this, you that, and all of that stuff, it sits on them and you try to get it out their head. But like I said, it's tug of war. They're warring with themselves. So that's why mental health is so important to me. It was before my son, but now he's giving me the passion because I had to get through this battle. I had to get through it because at one point, like I said, I was suicidal. So the thing about that is I had to say, okay, well, he was my cheerleader while he was here. He entrusted me with his child. Now I know that he still needs me. He's not here, but he needs me to be stronger. He needs me to push this. He needs me to save somebody else's child. If I only save one, then I've done my job. But again, we have to have more good than bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's a battle. We can love them, we can love on them, and the world will go right back and tear down what you built up.
Mm. We got a clip because some of us don't know the meaning of jealousy, and I want to share some clips with y'all and stuff. Molly, we're going to set up a clip. The 5 things of jealousy that you could tell if somebody is jealous, or or the feeling, because being envious and jealous, they run neck and neck, but they're two. Uh, it sound a lot of like the same, but they're two different meaning meanings behind it. I'm sorry,
You
Molly.
good? Let me play the clip.
Okay.
5 signs someone is jealous of you. Number 1, they downplay your achievements. Number 2, they compliment you, but it's not sincere. Number 3, they gossip about you frequently. Number 4, they try to sabotage you often. And number 5, they unintentionally try to be like you.
Those 5 things, and I know in what I so-called friendship or relationships with male and females, I've experienced those things. And it kind of floored me because I'm like, why would my friends be jealous of me? Why would my man be jealous of me? I think sometimes they are and they don't even know it. They have that little green eye monster and don't even know it. What did Louisa say?
Oh, no.
Everything you poured into your son is still there. Sometimes we have to go down our own paths of life before I look. I'm reading like I don't know how to read only because I'm trying to get focus in and the vision. Uh, and I can only read it when it's in blue. When it's all white, it's all bright and illuminated. So it
Right.
went out. Molly, can you read what Louisa was saying? Katina had a thought and Louisa had a thought, but they went out of blue. Once they go out of blue, I'm short.
It's over.
So I can't see. Okay. Okay. Go down our own path of life before we are able to go down the light, the right one.
Yeah.
Did you see that, Bernice?
Yeah, I heard you reading it. I see it.
Oh, I'm sorry, because I'm like, oh, okay, because I don't know if I read it like I was in kindergarten, so I'm sorry. Okay, let me see if I can do.
I
Okay,
said everything you poured into your son is still there. Sometimes we have to go down our own path of life before we are able to go down the right one.
well said, Louisa.
And that's
That's why she the blue
Louise,
phoenix.
the Blue Phoenix. I like that. You want to play the next clip, or you
Yes,
okay?
and
You know,
Katina.
jealousy does not come in the form of people not liking you based on material things. Jealousy comes in the form of things being out to destroy you and it didn't. It made you better. Jealousy comes in the form of people not liking the way other people love and perceive you. Jealousy comes in different forms. Again, it's not always about materialistic things. It is not up to you to make them love or like you anymore. They have to sit with the fact that they have an issue with you. Let jealous people dwell in their jealous ways.
Might look like we seen it. Jealousy, jealousy.
Jealousy. But I want where the men at because men ought to be jealous of each other and stuff
Stop
too.
talking for us, man. You gotta talk for
I'm
women.
sorry, you talk for him, Molly.
Women, all men ain't jealous, man. We competitive,
Oh
that's what
yeah.
I think though. What the girl just said at the end, that's the only jealousy that I ever really experienced the most. It's like like when I was in LA, I was around all millionaires, like mostly dudes that just got it all. They don't really need for nothing, but they was jealous of everything that I mostly did. And it was just mostly off the love I was getting from other people, they friends and they family, and they didn't like that, They was just like, damn, like he ain't got this, he ain't do this. It's like, well, I ain't never want to do that. Like that ain't my goal. That was your goal. That's why you did that. Like the hell I want with a Maybach, like that ain't my thing. But that's the things that people think that you should treat them better just based off the material things they had. And if they see somebody else getting that type of love without even being on that status, them people get jealous. They feel like they supposed to get treated like that and not know other people that ain't really in that class. But that's the only time I really felt like jealousy that was heading my way. Like, damn, no matter what I do, these people, like, they got more than I got. They live in a nicer. I'm just here visiting. Y'all supposed to be showing me love, but y'all just showing straight hate, man.
Yeah. They feel like money's supposed to buy them the respect and the admiration, but it doesn't. It doesn't. People often use people like that with them, seeing what they can get out of them. So you just had the love and respect, and a lot of people want that.
Wow. And like Katina said, Katina just made another good point. Bernice, you also said that you're so encouraging. And she just said that jealousy is an irrational emotion which usually stems from individual insecurities.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Insecurity, it definitely does.
That's something that is something that's ticking inside of you. Look, you're ticking, not talking, or you're talking, not ticking. Something that's offbeat with you, and that you just can't shake. Maul, you as a man, have you yourself ever felt that way about anything or anybody?
What, like jealousy?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say it was jealousy, like, but I did want to be, like Michael Jackson. I wasn't jealous of Michael Jackson, but I did envy a lot of the things that these celebrities did. I wanted to be them. I wanted their lifestyle. So I thought in my head, if I play ball, if I'm good enough, I make it to the NFL, like Brian Westbrook or like anybody else, Vernon Davis, people from my area, or even my brother. My brother made it to the NFL, but I wasn't jealous of him. I just wanted to be as successful in something like him. So
Right.
it was more like competition. That's what's always us. Like, if you do something, I'm trying to do something just as better, but at the same time, we're not gonna hurt one another. Like, we was
Right.
always in competition. Who can do the most push-ups? I don't mean we jealous. It's just like we always in competition. Who the best? That's just always been meant. But just
'Cause
somebody being around and for them being who they are, like, nah, I love everybody for who they is. I love when people different more than anything. I don't really care for people always want to be the same, dress the same. Everybody got the same
right.
Jordans, but I
Right.
never
You
really.
tend to say that's admiration, Molly, that you have for Michael Jackson. The
Yeah.
Yeah,
admiration.
and that's what I'm saying. People get that mixed up with jealousy, though. So
Hmm.
let's say if I had admiration for somebody in the neighborhood that was real good in basketball or something that's not that older than me, people be like, "Oh, you jealous of him because you want to be like him, or you shooting like him." Kobe jealous of Jordan because he lick his tongue out, he do everything. No, that's admiration. He look up to that man. He want to be like him. And he know if I can complete these goals like he did, I can be just as successful. But you'll have some women out here be like, "Oh, he jealous of Jordan, or he jealous of the kid around the neighborhood." Nah, he look up to him. He it's a lot of go-go bands out here. I can imagine just being one and then the next one try to come on. It's like, "Oh, you trying to sound like us. You trying to do what we do." That's some jealousy stuff. So I think a
I
lot.
I think jealousy is when you try to muddy the waters and dirty their name and smear that person. When you it's like, oh, Molly doing his show, oh, I'm gonna do his show. Oh, they show ain't this, or they showing that. Why you gotta bring somebody down or talk negative about something
Exactly.
somebody else is doing their accomplishment? Now that to me is a form of a jealous. You could tell a person is jealous when they always want to try to put you down. It's like if you see me doing a show and guess what? And you say, "Oh, Reese this, Reese that," then the jealous part of you is talking down on me, backbiting me, talking about me behind my back. Don't do that. If you really my brother, sister, you going like, you know what? Can you stand some constructive criticism? You know
Right.
what? Then
Exactly.
maybe if you do this or maybe that, help me. Help me. You see, I'm struggling with weight. Don't bring no damn donuts around me. If you know that's my weakness, you know, Molly, give me some kale chips. Like Reese, I know you struggling with potato chips. Try these kale chips. Don't be coming
Uh-uh.
around me with a big bag of uts, knowing that's my weakness. Knowing that I'm a fall. You setting people up and you want them to fall. You talk bad about them behind their back. You set them up. You want them to fall. That's jealousy right there. You can't be happy for their accomplishments. That's jealousy.
It
What does she say, Molly?
To me, jealousy is followed up with negative thoughts, words, or actions behind what you are envy of.
I agree. I definitely agree.
Mhm.
Basically, like what Reese, like what you just said, and that's the thing. Like, I never really heard people like say negative things like to my face. So I wouldn't know. Like, I never heard nobody be like, "Oh yeah, you this and you think you that, you mother da da da." After giving me props. Like, and you got some people out there though that does that to people because they come to me and do it. Like, yeah, this was such and such, but I think they could have did this and this stink and this was ugly and this was there. And I'd be like, damn, why you tell him that? Nah, I wouldn't dare tell him that. Like, then why you telling me? You know, like, don't tell me. You know, I don't care to know. But you got some people out here that just always got something negative to say, no matter what. But they never say it to the person. You know, they always say it to other people around them, hoping they get back to that person. And then when they do, they be like, "Oh well, I ain't say it like that." You know, like, come on,
Right.
like.
You just want to start stuff. Felicia said facts.
Kassan
And
said she was jealous of someone. I changed that feeling when I heard the pastor say, "What God has for you is for you."
For you.
amen.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
it.
But I'm
Go.
jealous,
That's what
man.
I'm saying.
But we got shit at God. I'm jealous. Why we got shit the same God? I want my own God.
Because he loves us.
I want my own God. That's what I'm saying. And I'm
Nah.
being jealous.
Because for me, it's like when I see powerful women, I want to be up under you because I'm trying to learn something.
Yeah.
Educate me. I'm not trying to replicate you because I got to do it my way. But that's just like with my cousin Gerlene. I was an introvert. I didn't want to talk to nobody, be around nobody. She was like, "Girl, you coming out of that," and that's how I ended up on. I give a damn jam, you know. And I look at her sometimes. I be like, she's so free and happy. I just want to be like. And it's not that I'm jealous, it's just that I see her freedom and I think it's powerful. So I want to get there, you know? So that's the difference between it'd be different. I was like,
You
she doing too
admire her. You're admiring your
right.
cousin
I
for being
admire
strong.
her spirit. Her spirit is powerful, you know?
Nene honest too. And some
Yeah.
people might find that as jealousy. Like if your
Woo!
show was terrible or something was going wrong, Nene would tell you in your face though. She ain't gonna go around. She gonna be like, "Nah, that you did terrible. You could have did better." That's the,
That's
and for
it.
somebody that think they did good, they ain't be in their head like, "Oh, she jealous." She jealous
No,
of me because nah, she been honest with you. Some people can't take the truth a lot. So
right.
anytime somebody tell them the truth, it's straight jealousy. Or it was hate, or they were just hating on you, like they were just hating. Like, no, you need to go back in the lab and work on yourself. You know, you need there's some things you can work on. You can be better. But a lot of times that I done seen that tear relationships up, friendships up, just
Yeah.
somebody being honest with them and they just feel like, oh, you hating like
No,
or you jealous, and that ain't always the case. You
I
got
always
one.
say,
It depends on the honesty, Molly. Because remember, I said I had a man that told me because I'm a big girl, I wasn't fit for society. Now, was that him being honest? Was
In
that
his
him?
head, he probably thought that. You know, in society, they don't accept big women all the time. Definitely back in the day, and that's
No, this
probably
was
from his.
2017.
Oh hell no, he was beyond gone. You know, this big girl summer, man, like he tripping. But in his head, he probably still stuck in them times. You know, he probably feel like society would accept you a lot more, especially in the comedy world, if you lost some weight. You know, and it's just like it ain't nothing to be mad about. That's his dumb way of thinking. Just understand, like you got a dumb way of thinking, my man. That's like what have he look. You can tell him society not really pleased with how he look. You know, or
That's
short
what
people like
that's what
me.
I told
You know,
him.
like
He
he
talking
ain't
about
no.
my looks. He talking about some the skinny girl and the big girl. If you take a fat girl and a skinny girl go down the street, 9 times out of 10, the dude gonna holler at the skinny girl because fat like that other dude that you're not fit for society. You're not this. You're not that.
God
But
damn, he
in
said
his
for
mind,
society.
something's
Wow.
wrong. Yes, society.
I
That
mean,
was mean right
I
there,
said,
bro.
nigga, I know you a lot because there's a whole village that love big people. There's a
say
whole
it again.
country that love big people. They think that's the sign of wealth. So
Right.
he was just wanting to display. It was a mind control game with that, and I knew that he was jealous of my situation being that I had a roof over my head, that I was working, that I was doing whatever I need to do to take care of me. So he wanted to come in and to take what I got. You so jealous, you trying to get in my mind, tear me down, and to take over what I got. If I ain't got nothing, why you want it?
But the problem is society, a lot of society, and I'm not going to say all. The problem is they're too busy trying to love my outside. Love the woman that I am. Love what I bring to the table. Love the way that I love you. Love the way that I encourage you. Yes, I am a big girl, but that is not the totality of who I am.
Right.
People, it's just, it's ridiculous. It is. And I'm not only talking about big girls, but it could be somebody, oh, they too skinny, or whatever the case may be. Look at the person's inner being and love them for that, and stop tearing people down, period.
Yeah, I just don't try to let words get to me. If I was you, Reese, people always gonna have their opinion. They gonna think girls that wear fake hair, they ain't real. Girls who natural, they the toughest. Like, man, women gonna do what they want to do. At the end of the day, it's the interior that matters. Cause I've been with some girls that's bad, man, pretty, had the baddest shape. They was terrible people. They was,
Mhm.
man, jealous. They was the most jealous people. You'll be shocked. You're like, damn, as good as you look, of every girl that come around that even come close to looking like her, or she don't get enough attention. So it's just like a lot of people don't understand that it ain't all about looks or whatnot. It's sometimes mostly about your brain. Like the more you know, like it's a lot of cute girls out here that's jealous of a lot of big girls out here because the position they in. These big girls ain't stupid. They know and they smart. They always quick to snap back because they used to doing it. They can
Yep.
jump too, so it's like they used to having their own, and they can take your man now because most time these men just want a roof over their head and they want some money, and most time the big girl got it written there. So it's good. Times is changing,
Oh
Reese.
my gosh.
It's changing, man. People just gotta start loving people for who they are on the inside, not the outside.
Molly
But
just said they jealous because you eat. And the big girls got food. I always
yeah,
go over her house and get,
eating.
that was said to me. I know you got some snacks up in there.
Uh-huh. Well, eating mean getting money in our generation, Reese. Not literally eating. Like eating. I'm saying getting money. They know y'all get money. Y'all know y'all gonna keep money, so they gonna try to stay around. I got a nephew. He don't talk to nothing but big girls. We the same size, and he been like this since we been in school. So it ain't like it's something he grew into, and like no, like he just like big girls. Like he don't want nothing small. Like the
Yeah,
bigger the better for him.
I have two sons like that. They nothing but BBWs.
Yeah.
So I mean, to each their own. Your preference is your preference.
Right.
My thing is, what one man won't do, another one will. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
My whole thing is I don't try to tear nobody down. I try to encourage and be positive. See, he was trying to use that reverse mentality where he thought that if he made me feel less than, that he could have the power over me so he could try to control me. That day I said, get out of my house. I said, you are not my friend. I don't need your negativity around me. Because I was sick that day. I never forget. I had back spasm. When he said that, I rose up like a great black bear. It was like the Hulk. I was ready to Hulk out.
She-Hulk.
I told my son, I said, Tyree, take this nigga up the street to his mama house, him and his bike. Get him out my house. You right, you'll test me. Take going up your mama house. I said, you is not welcome here in my house no more. I'm not going to break bread. I'm not going to give you shelter for the storm. You is not going to play. You watching my TV, eating my food, playing my son video games, living the life of Riley. But you
Living a
going to
life
tell
of
me
ride.
that I'm not fit for society. N-word, you not fit for society. Go and get back on out there. Go on, take your hush puppies and your 10 speed and go on pedal somewhere else.
Mm.
Oh,
Go
that's
on.
Rico. Oh,
And
that's Rico. He said, "What's up, y'all?" I don't know why his profile picture wasn't showing.
Oh, okay.
Who's complaining about
don't you
female
know to
weights or looking be having big stomachs and not in shape them damn selves? Tree said most of the men that be complaining about female weight and looks don't be being shaped they damn self.
no,
Mm.
he was skinny. He was, he was skinny and muscular. That's because, he had other problems with fitting in society. He wasn't fit for society because society had locked him up and told him he wasn't fit for society. And he gonna come home and tell me I'm not fit for society. But what N-word, who they want? They want me or they want you? They want the convict or do they want the fat girl in society? I said, I'll wait. So
Wait.
you tell me which one they
Right.
want. They know I'm gonna cook some food. I'm gonna go to work, but they know you gonna break in their house soon as they leave because that's what you doing. Then so Tyree said, "Mom, I'm glad you put them out." He said, "Cause we ain't got no more silver change." I said, what?
Oh,
He said, you know how you used to always have your change in the cups and stuff. So I would have this big bowl where we had extra change, and you throw your loose change. Tyrese said he done took all the silver out the and I was
Lord,
like, that I didn't need to be around that negativity anyway, because I was trying to get my health together physically and mentally at that time. I was real sick, and he was like, I can help you. I'm your friend. I can be there for you. Okay, then be there for me. I don't need you to use that as an opportunity to say I'm gonna come down and sell in on her, but she's sick. Let me kick her while she down, and let me add this on top of her plate so she can eat that up too. And I was like, I don't accept your garbage. I don't accept that. But all your girlfriends, they ain't your friends. If they would tell you this, that, and the other. No, N-word, you're not my friend. Poof, be gone. I don't need that negativity. I don't need what you're trying to, and I don't appreciate that because I've been nothing but nice and kind to you. So you could tell me something, but long as it's come from the heart, I can receive it. But when it comes from a malicious and jealous place, I don't. That's poison. That's poison. Yeah. You know, if that was the case, you worried about my weight, you'd be like, come on, let me show you a healthy way of doing stuff. Or come go walk with me if you care enough. Not just try to tear me down. What
yeah,
if
they say
my skin wasn't thick? What if I wasn't, I'm dealing with illness and now on top of this, I'm not fit for society and I'm sick and I'm this and I'm that. What if I wasn't as strong as I was? That's a dangerous person.
exactly.
You tried to kill me, devil.
Now he tried to kill me. It was something about him that attracted you, though. No, act
You
like
know
he ain't
what?
talk
You
to
know
you.
what it was about
You
him?
know,
It was the old him. I known him since Tyree was 3 years old. We was friends from back in the day, and thinking how people can grow, and people change. People can let their circumstances be their tombstone instead of their stepping stone. People can feel that they messed up, so they're gonna mess you up, and everything and everybody around you. They want a mess up too, or they want to try to control, to try to get back whatever that's missing from them. My thing was, oh, this is an old friend, but that person changed. His situation changed. The stuff that he went through changed him to where as though I can't be around you. I see you as being total poison. I might have looked at you as being exciting because you was a rebel rouser, you was whatever. But as you get older and you mature, if you're doing the same stuff that you did when you 20 years ago, something wrong. That means you're not learning, you're not evolving.
I mean, he
What
consistent. He
But the
consistent.
thing about that is prison changes people. And it's not and I speak from experience because my kid's father served 16 years and it changes them. And it's not always for the better. That's why I say prison isn't always the solution. It's not. These people need help because a lot of times when they come home, they're broken people. They done been through so much, they done seen through so much. It's trauma. And it breaks these men down.
Mm.
And
But
a lot
see,
of times,
but at
go
least he
ahead.
was broken before he went into prison. He was broken because he ended up in prison, and his mother was sick. He wanted to put on the show like he come from Brick City, like he was down from Capers and all that. When in reality, you grew up with 2 parents in the household in the suburbs. You had everything given to you. You wanted to pretend to be Billy Badass, right? So you out there stealing when you don't have to steal. You out there acting like you know that you a need when you really not. You know who's gonna choose to sleep in the alley when they got a bed to go to. So and he putting on airs and shows, and he got caught up in a lifestyle he
Yeah,
didn't have no business being there.
that's the stuff we gotta stop ignoring. You know, you got a kid out here that got a mom, father, nice household, and he still choose to sleep outside. Why he don't want to be in the house? What
It's
keeping him
something.
not want to be home is something in there that's
Yeah,
bothering him. He's acting out to get in trouble to not even have to be there. So
yeah.
it's probably something he going through in the house. It could have been trauma, could have been getting raped by his father, beat.
Yeah.
something, but it was definitely something. 'Cause most kids that got both parents and everything going good, they love to be home. They be on the
Mhm.
Yeah.
game or something, call their friends over, but he doing the total opposite. And he ain't got to. So, a lot of people overlook that by just saying, oh, you bad, you ain't gotta do this. Most of the friends I knew ain't had to do that. They was doing it because something was happening in the house, and a lot of people ignored it because their parents was doing well, driving a nice car. He got clean clothes every day, but he
Mhm.
going through hell every day. I had
Yeah.
other friends whose mother was getting beat every night by their father, but you wouldn't know. We jumped. One of my friends, we jumped his father one time. I can't say who, rest in peace, his pops now. But yeah, his father was beating his mother, and they was usually they sit and watch, or they just run in the other room and just wait till it's over. I ran that motherfucker, start hitting his father like, the fuck are you doing? Like, and they started helping me, but it took time for me to do that for them to help. But before that, they never did. And after that,
Yeah.
their father never beat their mother again. And anytime he tried, they jumped him. And I'm like, y'all bigger than y'all father for one. And that's y'all mother, Slim. Like, I never experienced that in my house. So I was lost. I was looking like, and I love their mother. I knew their father a little bit, but he always came in drunk. And I couldn't wait to hit his ass. I was looking for him. So I was like, oh yeah, he had moms. Like, oh no, we going in there. And we probably was only like 13, but that's still that age. It's just,
Yeah.
you gotta be careful. Not
That's
doing that.
Wow.
crazy.
But some people do it for street cred too. Some people want the excitement or the notoriety of the streets. That's why they want to be out there, want to go hard, want to be in that lifestyle. Molly,
Peer,
we got some people coming in.
peer pressure. It's a lot of peer pressure. Oh, you a punk. You was born. You was raised out there. You live in a big house. You don't know nothing about these streets. So you're right. It can be street credit, but a lot of these teens and stuff do it because like it's an escape. Because I'm out here, I'm in the hood, and I see and I listen, and it's they're escaping something. That's why I said I'm not so quick to judge these youngins. I like to talk to them, hear what they got to say. You know what I'm saying? So I told them, I say it's an open door policy for me. If you need me, you know where I live at.
Yeah, but that's what I used to think from my old friend. Because Molly was saying it was something about him that I used to like. It was an old friend because he older than me, and he would sit back and say that he was in the streets playing and got caught up. He got caught up on drugs because he was out there, playing. That's what happened to him.
Yeah.
So, and he, but then don't try to tear me down. Then you come and then wanting to take over Village Chateau Risset. You over here at Chateau Risset and want to. And I'm like, oh wait a minute, you can't be
Wow,
the
that.
Duke of Chateau Risset. You wanted to come in, and then and then I knew it when him and my son had words about being a man of the house. And Tyree, he said, Tyree, just because you grown there, what makes you think you the man of this house? My son said, bills, MF, these bills. I'm out here working and paying, helping my mama and paying these bills. And that
Yeah.
shut him right down. I said, yeah, yeah, you gotta go. You done messing with the hand that feed both of us. Because at that time I was sick. And my son was working, had a good job. I said, you can't mess with the hand that feed both of us. Tyree done pulled back his donation. I can't mess with the money. You got to go.
My son putting niggas out the house.
Mm,
That's what I'm
they
talking
will
about.
too. Yes, Lord.
And Tyree knew that at the time. And me and my son, we go through a lot of up and down, but he's all I got. And he step in when he have to. He'll
Yeah.
he'll he'll step up when he have to. When me and him not fighting or battling each other, he be like, "Wait a minute, hold up, mom. Sidebar. This is between me and my mama. Know your road, know your lane."
Right.
So
Exactly.
and that was the relationship that I needed to sever anyway because it was a negative one. And at that time I had enough uh health issues that I didn't need the extra negativity. You wasn't trying to help me out. You wasn't being a Molly to me. Molly help you and try to encourage and help you. You was trying to tear me
Yeah.
down. He was trying to be what you call she was just trying to be a negative.
Yeah, negative.
A negative. I can't even call him the N word. That's the N word I'm gonna call him, a negative.
Yeah,
You
man.
negative.
Sometimes you gotta think, outside the box. You can't think with your box all the time, Reese. Some of these men,
You
you gotta
right.
think outside the box. Some of these men ain't for, our black queens out here. They just trying to, get it in or find a nice place to stay. Just gotta be careful, Reese. You gotta be
Thank
careful.
you
I hope
all.
he's not in the comments though. He probably reading it. Ain't Kenneth Clark, is it?
You saying in here.
What up, Kenneth?
Look it up.
That's my man.
Molly, what is the people saying in the comments? What can it
Kenneth
Yeah.
said he awesome young man. Tree said he got mom's back. You know what Slicky said? He said that's feel good.
Oh no, Slicky.
If a nigga named Feel Good, you putting in work. I
Slicky
ain't never
baby.
get nicknamed Feel Good. And one, hey man,
That could be deceiving, Molly. Don't let the name fool you, baby.
Thank
oh these women be lying. They be gassing they men up.
That
Gassing them up, boy.
gaslighting, yeah. I found out what that definition was. It's making people think they crazy. That's what gaslighting is. It's twisting it, reality to make people think they crazy. So it's a whole lot of people be gaslighting people.
right. Tell me the truth.
Yeah.
It
Do
ain't
we
what
really
you
want to hear the truth? Do we really want to hear the truth? Some
Hey,
people.
let me tell you something, Molly. My son had to tell me some things, and I'm not too big to learn from my son. He's 30. He had to tell me some things, and he educated me on some things. And I looked at myself, I examined myself, and I changed what needed to be changed. I'm not above learning. I want to learn every day till I take my last breath.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm like that. But it came from your son, not another man. A lot of women can probably listen to their child or something, but if it came from a spouse or somebody you was dating, would you be okay with it? Because a lot of people, I know I done spoke to women, I told a couple of them the truth about certain things. They asked me, you ask for my honest opinion, then I give it to you. It's like, oh, nah, like, so it's like, but it depends on where it come from. Sometimes it comes
Right,
from somebody you love, then you can live. But when it comes to somebody you just getting to know, it's like, nigga, you get the hell out my face telling me I need to work on this and do this like this, nigga. And you can hear the same things from somebody you love. Cause it happened to me before. I know I had a girl before telling me, certain things that I was slacking on. And I was like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Then when my sister told me, I listened. And I was like,
right,
damn, she said some of them same things. Maybe if I would just shut up and listen, but I ain't care to listen because I ain't know that well to even be having this conversation like that. For her to
yeah,
even be coming to me telling me what I need to do and what
right,
she see in me and this. I'm like, girl, I only been dating you for like a month. The whole time she's saying it, because she just saying me, other people around me, they ain't saying nothing. They just draining me. They want to eat off me, but she's saying it all. She's like, man, your friends ain't for you. Not all of them, but this one. I'm like, girl, don't be talking. I knew these dudes since I was a child. Don't be playing. Don't try to come in between. And then my
right.
sister out the blue said the same thing. Like, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, name the same people. Was like, man, I ain't want to say nothing, but you my brother. I love you. Say, man, this girl I just met not too long ago told me the same shit. It's just like people can help you, but are we really, really willing to listen? We really willing to take that criticism if we,
My
have to.
my thing is, I mean, like I said, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. Now, if you approach me in a manner that's, cool, but if you come to me and you huffing and puffing, yeah, we're gonna have a problem because I'm giving back that energy. You know what I'm saying? But if you talking to me and we sitting down have a general conversation, because I was in my previous relationship, I said, look, and I asked them because I was trying to change. Am I giving you everything you need? Do I treat you like that? Because I want to know.
Yeah.
If you care, you want to know. And I want to continue to grow because I want to be able to, my girls are still growing. I want to be able to educate them and teach them. That's why I say it's a never ending cycle of learning. It's how you say stuff to people. So don't just, If you come off rough, then I'm gonna be hood with you.
You gonna get the energy you give. You know,
Right.
that's how it be. I'm real calm. I don't really get loud. It's
Right.
hard for me to get loud. So even if we arguing, it might not seem like I'm arguing. I'm really arguing. I can be like, nah, man, that ain't. But my voice never. But when I start to match your energy, when I feel like you trying to really get too loud for me to talk, people start, oh, why you yelling? What you mad now? I'm like, I'm not mad. I'm just matching your energy. You know, like why would you think that I'm mad? But you right. It is how you know you said. You know, because some people don't know how to talk to people. You know,
Right.
come off
Exactly.
a little wrong. They could be saying some good things, you know, but it's just like it came off wrong.
Right.
That's true. Who is Josh Joaquin? Am I saying your name
Treese,
right?
that's my Treese invited in. They just popped in. Yeah,
All
Yeah.
right,
they just popped.
talking about jealousy. You a jealous person? Is you is you jealous? We talking
But
about jealous people.
most jealous people don't think they're jealous.
No,
Yeah,
no, no, they don't. But
yeah.
that energy that they give off, that the green gases, that green eyed monster, that green that you rotten, you jealous, you rotten. You got in this day and age, with no day and age, you should never be jealous of one another because whatever somebody else can do, guess what? You can do it too. You could do it too. You might even be able to do it better. So
Yeah.
it's that's part of your self esteem. That's a part of that self love. That's a part of that whole mental package. That
Right.
across the board, you got to have a good balance of things. And usually, when there's a chemical balance, that means balance upstairs mentally. um, it gives us a balance, an unbalanced lifestyle. That's why we go from one extreme to the next. And some people, they're cool, they're even killed. Then you got some people that go from one extreme to the next extreme. Have you ever seen somebody that's really, really happy, and then so you turn around, then they really, really sad?
Yeah.
Those are those that balance that they not found in that good balance and stuff. And that seems to be the type of people that'll be jealous. Oh, I'm happy that you're doing this. I'm happy that you're doing that. Soon as you leave, dang, I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. I wish you can. You ain't gotta wish. Just do. We gotta be like the Nike swoosh and just do it.
I,
Man, time is getting away from us.
Mm,
And our show, we did OT, didn't we, today, Mom?
yeah, yeah. Good show.
That's okay. It was a good show, good time. It was a
Yeah,
conversation
true.
that needed to
That's
be had. That needed
bipolar.
to be had.
That's bipolar. Exactly.
yeah, that's what it is. I was about to say that's mental health, honey.
You one person, then you want. Yeah, you bipolar, man.
It's also
Crying.
menopause.
Yeah. Happy, sad. You're like, God damn, it only 3 minutes passed. You did everything.
That's
He said
also
3 minutes.
menopause. I'm trying to tell you.
Molly, he said 3 minutes passed. You did everything. That's
Cried, laugh. Like, what in the world's going on?
multiple
3 minutes.
personalities.
So coming up, let me round the show off. With some announcements, some housekeeping announcements. Um, don't forget, people, October the 30th at the fire station in Silver Spring, the Let's Do It Again band, the Gwen Factor, and the Greasy Cup comedy show. That's going to be an awesome show. Y'all get y'all tickets now, please. You can get it from me. Get the tickets, or me or Maul. We'll hook you up with some tickets. Tickets are $25. But it's a nice restaurant. I love the pizza there. It's at the fire station in Silver Spring. I used to go there years ago, doing comedy shows every Monday. This a white guy named Mike used to host a room down there. Right, Mike used to do comedy show at the fire station in Silver Spring, and that was 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 7, 8 years ago. Woo! Wow. So the Let's Do It Again band. Come on, y'all. Carmen singing. Is Michelle going to be singing with the band too? Carmen
Yep,
and
yeah.
Michelle, phenomenal vocalists.
The
Yeah,
Gwen factor gonna be
Cuomo
there.
rapping on the mic, And Gwen gonna be there telling jokes, and guess who else gonna be there showing out?
Who that?
You know it. Don't be jealous, Molly. Don't be jealous.
I heard out there McFarlane was popping up too.
Oh yeah, she gonna have some books with her, some shades of blue. Hey,
Yeah.
you on it? She gonna have some books with her. So see, yeah, I gotta get in. That's October the 30th, y'all. And then on the 11th, Gwen got a thing that they're doing at Bar 210. I think that's the name of it. The Bar 210. They're gonna do Tequila Tuesdays. So they're gonna have comedy, improv. I'm gonna have the flyer for y'all tomorrow. The improv to Tequila Tuesdays. All I know, you gotta get $5 margaritas, the $5 taco specials, 2 tacos for $5 on Tequila Tuesday. That's gonna be from 8 to 12, or every Tuesday starting October the 11th. I do know that, and I guess am I missing some more shows? I feel like I'm missing some other events in the meantime, in between time.
I think I know I Give a Damn Jam is having an event on, I believe it's October 8th. Black Nurses.
Black
I know
Nurses
he's
Rock.
yeah.
Black nurses, what?
Rock.
Um,
I mean, we get more info from Nene and Reek after
Okay.
we speak on the mob, but I know
Now,
they got something
now,
coming up.
don't forget, what about registered medical assistants? I'm an RMA. Well, used to be anyway. We rock too. I want to wear my scrubs again and my lab jacket and stuff going. All the medical professions, mental health, yes. And y'all gotta tune in for this Friday. Bernice gonna be rocking with me all this week. And Friday, I want all the females to come in. We're gonna do Freaky Friday, y'all. We want to do something strange for a little piece of change. No,
get them questions in.
Yeah, men already did it.
we the men did it last Friday. We got to do the men back again, because I don't think there was enough women on there to really go at the men. Because I know if Katina was listening that day, I know she would have had some questions for y'all.
She
But
was in there. Katina was in there. She
Katina was
asked.
the last round. We want to get some more men, some more men on the panel, and the women, we get to bombard them with questions, any kind of questions. The questions that you couldn't ask your father or your brother, you can go and ask the men panel. But it's our turn Friday, so we're switching it. So the ladies, Tina, Blue Phoenix, please come on the panel. Cause Bernice already gonna be there rocking with me. Nene, Patrice, Andra, yeah. So we can have a real diverse panel of women. So y'all men, y'all be thinking of what y'all want to ask. And Slicky, don't be cutting up. To DJ Slicky Woo Boo, don't be in there cutting up, because he probably asked y'all some crazy stuff. My brother,
who gonna cut up?
Good. He said he good and I love you. Like, yeah, you know, Slicky always cutting up. So we go say, wait a minute, Slicky. So and you too, Ron the truth. Oh man, yeah, that'll be a good thing. They had the ladies on to answer the questions, definitely. Bernice, you want to lead them with some? You want an announcement? Don't you have an event?
Um, um, I'm having it, but I want to confirm the date before I put it out there. But it's definitely coming in November. It's called A Light for Rome, and it's definitely about mental health awareness. So we gonna do it, and I need everybody out there because we need to heal ourselves and our community.
Amen. I agree with that, sister. I agree. Molly, what we got coming up on your end?
Teresa, are you thinking about an evening show, Reese?
Well, yeah, that's the beautiful thing about it. We could do it the day or the evening. Um, I got to get with my producer, because when he say go, y'all don't know it. When he say go, so So I got
Yeah,
to see what my producer
yeah,
is talking about.
Reese clocked in at 10:30 every day, so that gonna probably have to just be a pop up, just a random pop up when everybody. Catrice and them be at work, her and Cassandra, and they probably won't get on. So we
We'll
can
get in
find out
on
what's a
Freaky
good time.
Friday.
Yeah, what's a good time for everybody to get on. If they can't make it, we're doing part two or something.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
Cause you got the morning Mac show, so it's like it's the morning thing. It's like there's something you can do on in the morning. You got to do the afternoon Mac show one
Evening
day,
or the evening.
the evening Mac
Yeah.
show.
We could accommodate when we had the special panel, the guests. It'd be the after hours,
Mm-hmm.
the
Or
after
we,
hours affair,
all
or
right.
the happy hour affair. We could do a happy hour version of the Morning Mac show. That'll work too. Like I said, it's whatever my producer seem fit.
All right.
So I just do with that.
Been a good show. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for letting me have you. Thank you for sharing with us. And I know we don't say it enough, but we have to heal each other. We can heal it from each other. Love. Let's keep that in rotation. Let's keep. We got to people so we can get to that next level. We definitely got to do that. And like you said, we got to love up on our men. I love black men.
Yes,
I like
Lord.
black women too, but I mean,
Nothing like a black man. I'm trying to tell you. I don't do no different than nothing else. I love my black man.
Molly. Too bad we can't clone you and your DNA and let everybody get a little Molly.
Mhm. Yeah, man, y'all too young for me anyway.
Oh my God.
I like them old.
Oh my Lord.
Old women know how to treat them. They know how to treat me, man.
I know. Woo, nah,
Love y'all, man. Y'all too funny, man.
love you.
I might gonna have to need y'all at 1 o'clock. Y'all making me. I'm gonna definitely.
Lord have mercy.
Just say Molly. Say the word. I'm there. I'm always there for my brother.
Oh my
Molly,
God.
you gonna have all these men jealous of you now, Molly.
Nah,
You
nah,
have
nah.
all. Why y'all like Molly? Why y'all all in Molly face? Why y'all all Molly it? Why y'all
He's
giving
just,
Molly a Maybach and a Bentley?
he's just
Call me the woman king.
The
uh,
woman.
oh
They
Lord.
they gonna put out rumors on me, man.
Oh Lord.
Not bashing me.
You
Leave
know,
him alone. He don't be calling us cougars, girl.
He burnt.
Mm-mm.
Thank everybody for watching. Though y'all remember hit that like button. Reese be back on the mod 10:30. Is Katina coming on the mod?
so yes, Katina, I want to ask you, could you come on with us tomorrow? Because we want to talk about. I want to talk about Queen Nzinga. A lot of people don't know about Queen Nzinga. I want to introduce y'all to Queen Nzinga. She fought off the Dutch colonizers back in the day, back in Africa. She was a good queen. Her name was Queen Nzinga. Y'all look it up.
Oh yeah, that's
So
gonna be the topic tomorrow. All right,
yes,
love y'all.
Queen
Good
Nzinga.
show, Reese. Good show, Bernice.
All
Thank
right.
God.
Love you guys. Have a good day.
Love
Uh,
you too. To all my viewers and listeners, like, comment, and share. Please be a part of this. Please.
All right.
Thank you.